Our broadcast tonight coming to you from New York City, amid all the hustle and bustle of the streets of Manhattan. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much.
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at New York, they're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I look at Oklahoma City. They're just right now outperforming those preseason predictions. And that's because they're getting help from some unlikely sources.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Pippen, Baker out there at Bowl. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Kobe in at the 2. And for the Knicks, it's Randle and Robinson at the 4.
Oh, what a dunk! Out below!
Yeah, if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
The 10-footer. Here's Randle, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line. And a star player at Kentucky, Julius Randle, selected 7th back in 2014.
And it's not easy as a young player to overcome an injury early, but Julius has done that, and he has proven capable as a scorer in the NBA, and that to me is where he can make his mark.
Here's McGrady. Oklahoma City the rebound. Ball kicks to Bryant. 6 to shoot. Pippen. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Here's Rose. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The basket counts, and 1 will go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Well, Julius Randle, we know this, loves to finish despite being fouled. This guy will play through contact, no problem.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Here's Kobe. Maker passes to Kobe. Back to Maker. Kicks to McGrady. Beyond the arc. Trains the 3-pointer.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Kevin? And the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson. And at this point of the season, we see which teams have gotten better. What's the toughest threshold you think Doris to cross?
I think, Kevin, 2 things come to mind. Obviously, championship is the aspiration of every team. Not everyone gets there. And then maybe the real pot of gold is sustained excellence, a run like you might have seen the San Antonio Spurs go through when the great Tim Duncan was on that roster. So championship and sustained success are the 2 things everybody's striving for.
It's Robinson, top of the key. Outside Rose. Shoots over Pippen, and again it's New York.
Well, we've seen this a time or 2. Derrick Rose in the mid-range doing work.
Outside Pippen. Outside Bryant. From the baseline. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Kobe's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Rose gets the bucket.
Well, Derrick Rose just so confident, so dangerous in catch-and-shoot situations. Boy, has he become a terrific shooter.
And here's Bryant for 3. Rebounded by Rose.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Passes it to Kobe. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. And that's now 6 points for Kobe Bryant. Outside Robinson. Outside Rose. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
Pippen, no up. New York leading by 4. And now the Knicks on the break. Rose can't hit. Barrett against Pippen. Pass to Bryant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Clearly a foul.
The Thunder have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
The Knicks making a switch here. And Kobe drops them both. And it's Rose with the ball for New York. Pass to Barrett. And here is Noel. And here's Rose outside. He can't get that one. Pippen with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Pippen kicks the ball. The pass to McGrady. The Thunder with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Barrett, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. Back to Maker. Outside Pippen. The 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And Randle throws it down.
Well, you love to see Julius Randle attack the offensive glass, get to his second chance opportunities. That's really well done.
Kobe against Burks. The shot by Bryant, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Bryant slams it in.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
The Knicks with the lead. Rose surveying the D. The teardrop falls in. Rose has got 9 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Rose. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I took a chance to play with Gary for a year and had known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through youth to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but didn't have any opportunity to play with up close. I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
McGrady against Burks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Let's take a look at Alec Burks' number. Last season's performance for him averaged 15 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Henson's checked in for the Knicks. Here's Rose. He's got 9. Wide open. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Kobe's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Maker dishes to Pippen. McGrady against Barrett. The shot by McGrady, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Rose, and good that time. Rose has got 11 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pass to Kobe. He kicks to McGrady. Pippen against Barrett. And it's Pippen missing. New York's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. It's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
.121 left in the first. Rose kicks to Burks. Back to Rose. 5 to shoot. And it goes down 2 points. He's got 13.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Pass to Bull. McGrady outside. There's the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
The Thunder with the lead. Here's Kobe. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. New York with the foul. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First one falls for him.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Both free throws good from Bryant. The Knicks shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Burks. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss and the foul on John Henson. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Oklahoma City, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Both good from the line that time.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Pippen. Takes it off the glass. Pippen's got 9.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
But they recover it. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Taking a look at the Thunder, Cole is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Pippen. Then there's Maker. And it's Kobe in at the shooting guard.
guy, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Quickly, guarded by Pippen. Here's Burks. Here's Toppin. Quickly, it's deflected. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. McGrady's running.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Here's Kobe.
A move straight out of the circus. It's showtime.
Yeah, that might be too wild, in fact, Greg, for the circus.
And for his coach, holding his breath, partly because of the spectacle and partly because he doesn't want him to miss.
And Barrett gets it to go.
For a good offensive player, you've got to take what the defense gives you. RJ does just that, settles into the mid-range.
And it's good, 2 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Kobe with the steal. Pass to McGrady. A 3-ball. No good on that one. And New York the other way now. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Well, the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. Just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
A 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scorers in the NBA over the last month. Kobe Bryant, 4th. Quickly, guarded by Pippen. Robinson kicks to Barrett. And Bull pulls it down.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Alec Burks. It's his first trip to the line.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Nerlens Noel checks in for the Knicks. And both free throws good for Pippen.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
Outside for Randle. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Randle. He's got 8. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
McGrady outside. With the fadeaway. Bull, that's good. Bull's got the lead up to 10 now for Oklahoma City.
Endorse, the Knicks have made it clear they see Mitchell Robinson as one of their key young players moving forward.
So would I, Greg, if I had a quick twitch 7-footer with the shot blocking abilities, the defensive instincts, and this guy is putting in the time to grow his game on the offensive end. Listen, Mitchell Robinson's going to be a problem in this league.
And there's the pass to Randle. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Pippen, the pass to McGrady. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
So here's Burks. No points in the game yet for him. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's deflected.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Bryant can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
And Pippen slams it in.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Knicks trail by 16 to the paint to end the run, and he lays it up and in. 9 points in the game so far.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. McGrady outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Robinson. And McGrady drops them both. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything. Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And Maker sends it back. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. The Knicks making a switch here. Henson's checked in. Free throw good, McGrady. Now Rose, 13 points in the game. Down low, it's stolen by Maker. And here comes the break. And Pippen slams it in.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Knicks. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
For New York, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Here's Pippen, and another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
High, arcing shot, and slam dunk by Henson.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Here's Bull. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 20. Burks in the corner. Takes a three. Rebound by Kobe. Bryant's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. He's perfect from the line this time. New York's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. They get a hand on it. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Burks. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
A moment here to see some numbers for Barrett, how he performed last season. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Burks against Kobe. Burks pulls it in. Burks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Barrett for 3. New York with a new 14. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second chance points in the NBA. Number 1, the Knicks.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first half. Pippen is doubled and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Thunder with the possession here. And Henson sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Henson touched it last. Kobe against Burks. Bryant's shot is off. Knicks trail by 18. 18 feet out. Burks can't get it to go.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. The free throw drops for Kobe.
And he just seemed to have a little more fire in the first quarter than he has in this one. And it showed in all the trips he made to the free throw line. Those have dried up.
And Kobe drops them both. 1:09 left now here in the second. Rose passes to Barrett. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And part of the reason they're down is that they haven't been as strong in the paint here in the second. And Doris, while he's kind of welcomed the spotlight of playing in New York, off the court, R.J. Barrett more of a homebody.
Right, and I love that because this is a young man who's committed to his craft. All of his energy is on becoming the best NBA player he can possibly be. But Greg, 100% correct. He's got the temperament and maturity to face the pressure of New York.
Knicks trail by 20. Barrett kicks to Henson. Count it, good. Henson's got 6 in the quarter.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Toppin with the steal. Here's Barrett. Rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
McGrady with the ball. And it's Ensign picking him up. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. One after another. He's been terrific at the line, going 9 for 9. Free throw good, McGrady. And McGrady drops them both. Pippen against Rose. With 4 seconds on the clock. No good on the layup. And so it's Oklahoma City controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching it. The first quarter was all about Kobe Bryant. He ended up with 24 points. It's been over a decade since the Seattle Supersonics became the Oklahoma City Thunder. Kenny, what are you thinking as you reflect on that move?
Ooh, great tradition in Seattle, man. They won that championship back in 1979, way before you was untitled.
Yeah, Oklahoma City's established some tradition of its own,
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Barrett and Randle are in the forward positions. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Derrick Rose. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Yeah, I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. To the paint. Here's Bowl. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, inside, Bowl does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Rose gets to Randle. Offline with his 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's McGrady. Connects from 3-point range. McGrady's got 21 in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Boy, what a roller coaster career it has been for Derrick Rose. One-time league MVP, now just trying to fit in with the rest of his guys. This is not an easy transition.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for New York. The Thunder leading by 22. Here's McGrady. Rose with the block.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Tries again, and it's Randle getting it to go. Randle's got 10 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Barrett against Pippen. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on R.J. Barrett. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good from Pippen. And both free throws good for Pippen. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Rose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Thon Maker.
Well, Derrick Rose plays with such intensity, such willingness to draw contact on the interior.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
There it finds Robinson. Pippen against Rose. Randle outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Bull.
And you watch Bull on the defensive end. Boy, he's got a lot of potential, especially as he adds strength to that frame.
Kobe draws to double. Fires for 3. Bull can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Feeds to Randle. Over Bull. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. That free throw good from Randle.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Noel's checked in for the Knicks.
It's very hard to envision a tougher start to a young man's career. Think back, Julius Randle broke his leg in his first NBA game. But to his great credit, he wasted no time getting healthy and becoming productive.
And that one falls for Bull.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And here's Rose. He's got 21. Randle outside. From outside, off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pippen kicks to Maker. Passes it to McGrady. Now, here's Bull. Defense right on him. And the dunk by Maker.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Here's Rose. Trying to get open is Randle. Rose gets the bucket. Rose has got 23.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
That one falls.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
To the middle. Pippen with the steal. The putback.
Well, they won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Barrett against McGrady. Barrett, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
New York calls timeout.
And no doubt Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Toppin dishes to Rose. Shot from the top of the key. It's good. Rose has got 9 points here in the second half.
Another one for Derrick Rose. This is a flashback to when he used to do this on a nightly basis.
Here's Bull. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Barrett the pass to Rose. That shot no good. Good work defensively by Pippen. McGrady kicks the Bull. The Knicks pull it in. Toppin's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Burks. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
It's Pippen with the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Pippen's got 4 this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And the wide open shot from Rose. Drills the 3-pointer.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the 2nd deep ball to go down for this guy.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation for the Knicks. Reggie Bullock comes in for Barrett, and it's Payton in for Derrick Rose. So the wing on the left. Now here's Bullock. McGrady covering. Back to Payton, and the shot goes down. Payton's got his first basket.
Boy, at 6'4", Elfrid Payton has great size at his position and uses it to his advantage to score inside.
It's Pippen with the drive. Maker passes to Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Toppin throws it down.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
Bull kicks to Bryant. And the dunk by Bull.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Now, here's Bullock. He's guarded closer. It's good on the putback.
Don't you love how Noel just sticks with it? Never gives up on the possession, working really hard for his guys.
Bryant with the bounce pass. Here's Bull. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Burks can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Payton against Pippen. They get the rebound. Now, here is McGrady. 23 points in the game. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
59 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Knocked away.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And the first one drops.
I think Elfrid Payton has exciting potential. He's got unbelievable defensive instincts and work habits. He just needs to develop a little bit more on the offensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Noel. Henson comes in for Toppin. And it's Ntilikina in for Reggie Bullock. Pippen against Burks. Pippen misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Payton. Got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pippen gets to McGrady. Fires the three. Drills it from outside. McGrady's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Oklahoma City. Here's Burks. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Thunder out in front, running away with this one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
And Henson kicks to Payton. Back to Henson. Drops in the layup for 2. Henson's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Knicks.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. You talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder. Pippen is out there with Kobe. Then there's Bull. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Maker in at the 5 down low. Here's McGrady. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Pass to Ntilikina. Up top, Henson.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
The shot by Bryant, no good. Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Payton dishes to Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Well, you combine size, aggression, and toughness, and you get Taj Gibson. My goodness, nicely done.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
And here's Bullock from the arc. Rebounded by Maker. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th.
Yeah, you got to love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Gibson passes to Ntilikina. It's stolen by Maker. Kobe with it. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Ntilikina kicks to Payton. Some nice passing by New York here. Henson's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And he gets the bucket. McGrady's got 15 points in just the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
The free throw drops for Kobe. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Payton. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Bullock. The pass to Gibson. Clock at 4. Over Bryant. Shot's good by Gibson.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. McGrady dishes the Bull. Three-pointer. The shot missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Bullock missing. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Back to Payton. And Payton throws it down hard.
Well, the burst and the vertical of Elfrid Payton to hammer it home.
Outside Bryant. And Kobe throws it down.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
New York's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Poke loose. It's Pippen with the drive, and it's Pippen with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
The Thunder have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Shots good by Pippen.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Payton. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Toppin, he's checked in for Henson. Here's Ntilikina, and it's sent back by Bryant.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
It's Pippen with the drive, and it's Pippen with the jam.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I gotta believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now, here's Bullock. McGrady covering. Passes to Ntilikina. 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Pass to Payton. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, the big man, Taj Gibson, pretty assist there.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pippen, the pass to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Ntilikina, yep, that one goes.
Boy, floaters are a notoriously difficult shot, but Ntilikina makes it look easy.
Outside Pippen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Pippen. New York's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Payton, kicks it out to Gibson. Pass to Bullock from deep. No good. And the Thunder going the other way now. McGrady passes to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
And guys, this is kind of Bull's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
The dish to Payton. And here's Bullock from the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Bull's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Bryant. Toppin with the steal. Bullock with it. Now Bull defending. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Inside. Here's Maker. That's good. Great play set up by Tmac. Tracy McGrady.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Payton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Pippen.
One thing we know about Elfrid Payton, this guy has got supreme confidence. He will force the issue if he's this close to the cup.
And both free throws good for Payton. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pippen, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. Here's Gibson. There's the pass to Ntilikina. Shot clock at 6. They shoot again. Bryant with the rebound.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. Bull, that's good.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
They get it back, and the rejection by Pippen. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 5 for 3. Bullock. The shot that time not on target.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for New York. Over to the left wing. And Reggie Bullock gets the 3.
It's so obvious Ntilikina is a pass-first point guard. This guy is an exceptional passer with very good vision.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What's up? And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.